Good afternoon, students of class 8. Today we are going to start a new chapter, physical quantities and measurement. Before we know about the measurement, we have to know about some other things, like what is unit. Everywhere we use unit, like if I say if you are buying the potato from the market, you have to say 5 kg. The kg is unit. And if you are saying someone the time, that is time is now 8 hours 30 seconds, whatever you are saying, hours or second or minute, that is also a unit. If you are saying the distance, you will say centimeter or meter, that is the unit. Actually, what is the definition of unit? The standard quantity used for comparison is called unit. Like if you want to measure something, if you want to measure a length of the scale, or if you want to measure the length of the wall, how can you measure? Actually, when you are measuring, the resultant is you got 5 meter. What does it mean, 5 meter? 5 meter means you are actually comparing this length of the wall, like this is the length of the wall. Now you are comparing this length with a standard quantity that is known as meter, like this is 1 meter. Now you are measuring this length. After 5 times you got the length of the wall. That means then you can say that is 5 meter. That means actually 5 meter wall means the length of the wall is 5 meter, means this is 5 times of 1 meter. This 1 meter is the unit. 1 centimeter is the unit. 1 kg is the, you are buying 5 kg potato. That means you are buying potato 5 times of 1 kg. 5 times of 1 kg. 1 kg is the standard unit. This kg is the unit. You have to know the standard quantity. The measurement is the measurement of the standard quantity. Value of the standard quantity is fixed. 1 meter is 1 meter everywhere in the world. If 1 meter is the length is like that, that measurement is same in the everywhere in the world. 1 kg is the same in the everywhere of the world. That's why it is known as standard quantity. So which standard quantity used to compare, that is known as unit. Okay, you know the unit. What is measurement? Measurement means the comparison of the unknown quantity with a known quantity. Like you are measuring the length of the wall. So length of the wall is the unknown quantity. You are comparing that with a known quantity, that is 1 meter. Now you got the result 10 meter. That means the length of the wall is 10 times of the 1 meter. So here this is the standard quantity is 1 meter, unknown quantity is the length of the wall, and you got the result 10 times of the 1 meter. That means the resultant is 10 meter. This 10 meter is known as the measurement. So measurement is the process of comparison of between unknown quantity with the known standard quantity of unit. Try to understand it clearly. Let's, like you are measuring this length. This is a length you are measuring. Now you have a 1 meter scale. This scale is 1 meter. You know that value is fixed. That's why this is known as unit. And this is known as also standard quantity. Now you don't know that value. So the length of the AB is unknown to you. This is unknown quantity. Now for measuring this length, you have to compare this 1 meter with the length. Like now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the length of this AB is 6 meter. I got 6 meter. That means this is 6 times of the 1 meter. So for measuring this length, what I have to do? I have to compare this unknown quantity with the known standard quantity. This known standard quantity is known as unit, and this unknown, when that comparison is done, that is known as measurement. I think the concept is clear. Now for writing the measurement, you have to write two things. One is unit and the numerical value. Like here you have written 5 meter. So 5 is the numerical value, meter is the unit. For writing the measurement, you have to use two things, numerical value and the unit. Here see, the same things is for writing physical quantity, you have to write two things, magnitude, that means numerical value, plus into unit. What? Some characteristic. Unit. I said that fixed value. This is not change with place to place. This is not change with according to weather. The 1 meter is 1 meter everywhere in every situation. 1 kg is 1 kg in everywhere and in every situation. What should be the quality of the standard quantity or unit? It should be convenient in size. Convenient in size means like you are measuring this. If the length of the 1 meter is this, you are not able to measure that. That means convenient in size. That means by using that size, you can measure anything easily. That is the meaning of convenience in size. So unit should be convenient in size. It should not change with time to time or place to place. It should be possible to define. That means it is easy to define. It should be perishable. It should be reproducible. Now fundamental units means what? There are two types of units is there. Fundamental units and derived units. Fundamental units means that are not depends on any other units. Like unit of length is meter. This does not depend on any other unit. Unit of time is second. Unit of mass is kg. Unit of temperature is Kelvin or degree centigrade. These are not depend on any other unit. That's why these are known as fundamental unit or basic unit. Derived unit, that means that are derived from the fundamental. By using the fundamental unit, we are getting some other unit that is known as derived unit. Now like example, like area. I am deriving the unit of area. We know that area is equal to length into breadth. Unit of, okay, let's see with some example. Like I am deriving the unit of area. We know that area equal to length into breadth. Unit of length is meter. Unit of breadth is also meter. So we got that unit of area is meter square. So this is derived unit. Like volume, we know volume equal to length into breadth into height. And all are having same unit meter. So I got meter cube. This is also derived unit. And in this way you can derive the unit also. There are like density. We know that density equal to volume by mass by volume. Mass by volume. Density equal to mass by volume. What is the unit of mass? Kg. What is the unit of volume? I already derived it, meter cube. So unit of density is kg per meter cube. This is the way by which you can derive the unit. And as you are deriving this unit by using the fundamental, like meter is fundamental unit, you are using fundamental unit to measure the unit of the area. That's why these are known as derived unit. So what are the difference between fundamental unit and derived unit? Fundamental unit is independent of any other unit. Derived unit is depends on others unit. And there is example, like you know that I already said that. So there are some systems of unit. There are normally three systems of unit: CGS system, MKS system, and FPS system. Whatever you are measuring, you have to follow a system. If you are measuring in CGS system, you have to use C for centimeter, G for gram, S for second. Like if you are measuring three quantity, length, mass and time. Now if you are applying here CGS system, you have to measure that length in centimeter, you have to measure that mass in gram, you have to measure that time in second. Now if you want to follow MKS system, what is the full form of MKS system? Meter kg second. That means in that system, if you are measuring the mass, you have to use kilogram. If you are measuring the length, you have to use meter. If you are measuring the time, you have to use second. FPS system is not in your syllabus, so let it go. Now there is some short question. Comparison of two quantity is called measurement. Physical quantity equal to magnitude into unit. Unit which independent from other unit is called fundamental unit. Combination of two units for measurement is called derived unit. Density equal to mass by volume. Standard or international system. This MKS system is also known as SI system, and the full form of SI is Standard International System. This is actually the main and important system of the various system. I already derived some unit like volume. I already derived here. You have seen that. Now how to measure the volume? There is some instrument is used to measure the volume of a liquid, like here you can see. This is measuring cylinder. If you put the liquid here, you will get the reading from here. That from that reading, you will get the volume of the liquid. From that measuring flask, you also can measure the volume of the liquid. Measuring mass. For measuring mass, what type of instrument is used? You know that. Beam balance. Every day you can see that in your house or in your market. These are used for measuring mass. The unit of mass is gram or kilogram. Unit of volume is meter cube or centimeter cube. Now measurement of density, I already said that density equal to mass per unit volume. And how can you derive the unit? That things is given here and I already derived in the copy. How to measure the density? You know that measure the density. If you are measuring the density, you have to measure the mass and volume. Like here, for measuring the density, they have used an instrument that is known as Eureka, and there is a beaker is given. Like you want to measure the density of that piece of whatever solid is there. Here what they have done, they have taken a Eureka can, filled it here, filled up to the bottom, not up to the top of these things. When you put some solid things here, what happens? The water will overflow and that will fall down here. From that you can get the volume of the solid. By measuring this liquid, you can get the volume of the solid. And now if you weight that, or if you take the mass of the solid, so now you know the volume of the solid and you know the mass of the solid. Now if you divide them, we know that density equal to mass by volume. So if you divide them, mass and volume, you will get the density. Try to understand. I am again saying, look at that Eureka. Up to this point there is a liquid. Now if you take a solid and keep it inside the water, what happens? The water will overflow and that will be collected in beaker. Now you can measure the volume of the liquid, and that is actually the volume of the solid. Now you get the volume of the solid. Now if you take the mass of the solid, now we know that density equal to mass by volume. So I already know the mass and volume both. So if I divide that, I will get the density of the solid. Now there is some other question is also there. The unit of mass is kilogram or gram. The density of solid is more than. You have to know density, about density. Density means which are having more density, which are having less density. Density means which are having more density. If the space between the molecules is less, that are having more density. If the space between the molecules is more, that are having more density. That are having less density. That's why solid has more density than liquid, gas has less density than liquid. If you take an iron ball and if you take a liquid of that much or the same volume, the weight will be different because the density of the solid is more than the liquid. If you have taken the cotton of the same volume and iron, which will have the more weight? Iron will have the more weight. What is the reason behind that? Because iron has the more density. Okay, next question. Density of solid is more than liquid and gas. MK stands for meter kg second. Density of irregular solid can be determined by Eureka can. Eureka can was discovered by the name is given here. You can see that. Here you can see that Archimedes. Eureka can was discovered by Archimedes. Actually your chapter is finished. Okay, let's solve text question 1, text question 2, and also choose the correct option and fill in the blanks. Solve it and send me.